Hello. Hey everyone. How is everyone today? Um, I'm excited as always. Um, I don't know if you've seen, yeah, I'll do the half screen. 'Cause I don't know if you've seen, but look at the little ghost we got. The accidental happy ghost. I am very happy with it. Hey Vina. Um, how are you? So, um, yeah, so today we're going to basically do stairs. And but as always happens, I realized that before we really start with the stairs, I want to, because we're going to start with the sorry, the I'm good. I'm excited. Um, so we're going to start with the kitchen stairs that's going to be back here. And I realized that I should probably have the floor ready because I mean it's only gonna add a millimeter or so probably in the height, but that might make some difference because it's a tiny miniature scales. Even a millimeter could make a difference. So we're actually gonna start with doing the floor, and I'm gonna move this part to the full screen. Um, uh, wait, which one? The dragon? Yes. Yeah, it took me a while to decide what would be the perfect place for it, but I thought it looked nice there, kind of climbing among the vines and saying hi to ravens and stuff. Hey, Kara. Yeah, there's yeah, there's several things behind me there, but let's move to the desk. It's more important now. Cool. So, like I said, I've realized that I should do the floor, and I have looked online, and there were tile floors in, yep, the little dragon boy. He's very happy there. I need to make him a friend, to be honest, I think. But yeah, so I have looked in some um online pictures on Victorian kitchens, and I've realized that there were quite a few tile floors. And I really liked some of them have like really big tiles. So that's what we're going to do. And basically, I'm going to use texture paste. I'll move this deer out of the way and put the walls aside. I'm going to use texture paste. And what I did is I used actually washi tape, very thin bits of washi tape to kind of create, you can see that I can peel it off to create sort of the lines of the tiles. And I'm actually trying to um, make it even, purposely just a teensy bit crooked here and there. Um, and yeah, because I don't have a stencil, I don't have a stencil that fits the scale and shape that I wanted. So I just, yeah, took washi tape so I can kind of put the texture paste all over without worrying too much about, creating lines. Because you can, and I do sometimes just take, something sharp and kind of paint well, create kind of the blockings of the tiles in it. But this seemed like a fun little experiment because I've never tried to do it with washi tape, but I'm assuming it's gonna work. So, let's hope so. And I'm gonna again mix up some texture paste. So I'm gonna use some grit paste, the translucent grit paste, and the Grave texture paste. That's one of the Halloween limited editions. I might add a little bit of that Crypt one. That's the one that does this kind of sort of greenish tint with the little black spots. I'm not sure if I want it on the floor at the moment, but we'll see. We'll just play around with it. So basically, we'll just take the texture pastes and play around with it. I will say, so the Grave, yeah, that's the Grave texture paste from the limited edition. It's tinted very delicately, so it's kind of very delicate gray, which is kind of cool, and I thought would fit. So I'm just gonna kind of just put it over here, all over it. Oop. And yeah, I need to get my baby wipe because, like I did yesterday, I don't want to pass between the pastes without with between the jars with the same paste. So I'm going to just clean it in between. Let's add some of this. I'm just using the translucent because basically that's what I have at the moment so much. I ran out of the opaque, but you can definitely use the opaque. It's very similar, at least. And in this case, I am definitely going to do some extra coloring afterwards, but haven't quite decided yet if I'm gonna go. I'm probably gonna go with like grays, which is why I figured why not start with a gray tinted texture paste. Seems helpful, but I think I would want to be dirtier, darker. So we'll definitely add, and I do, yeah. Thank you, kitties, for the donation of hair. Got it out this time. Yeah. Ooh, may have been easier if I used a kind of thicker surface for the base, but I didn't. So we'll just work with what we have. And I do, I want to be sure that this is a pretty, oh, see, I just put some grit paste in my graves. That sounded weird, but you know what I mean. But keep it all out. Everything is fine. Um, oh, okay. So I am trying to get a basically fairly even layer, because it's a fairly even floor, I think, basically. Um, and in this case, yeah, I mean, I will give it a bit of the bouncing treatment in a bit to give it some more texture, but I wanted to feel a bit more on the smooth side for a change because yeah, it's floor tiles and it makes more sense for them to be pretty smooth. Which is a little tricky sometimes, actually. but eh, okay. Just finding all the spots that need to be filled. Yep. Well, you probably, if I would have thought of it earlier, honestly, I would have done this on a bigger piece and then cut it to fit inside because this way is actually, it's a little annoying because you don't want to touch to really grab the edges because that's part of the floor. But you do need to, and you need to cover everything from edge to edge. So it's kind of silly, but I already cut it to the perfect size, and you know, I was lazy, basically. Yeah. So now that we basically have it covered from edge to edge, um, I'm gonna just kind of give it a bit of a bouncy to make it a bit more textured. Not everywhere, just a little bit. And then we'll pull out the um, the washi tape that I put and let it dry. Just a bit. Um, yeah. Hmm. There's just a chunk of extra paste right here from some reason. I'll just add it here. Hmm. Okay. Now we can just very gently um, grab the washi tape pieces and pull them up. Um, yeah. Hey, Sue. And yeah, the reason I'm doing this now is because it's washi tape. It's not exactly the strongest material, and I'm just saying there's a very good chance that if I would leave it to dry inside, it will stay inside. So yeah, very gently, and I'm just using this dye pick to hold the paper in place. Oh my goodness. I think my nails are getting long. It's getting hard to grab things. Either that, oh, okay, that was dramatic. Either that or that it's getting stuck in there. There. Oh, yeah. See, it removed some of the paper. Oh well. Okay. Probably means that we need to actually work a little faster with this to remove it. I will do my best. Yeah. It's got to get tricky in the middle, like with the middle pieces there, but I think I'll also get my tweezers if I'll find them. Have these ones, but I have a let's get my tweezers. Ah, should have started with that. Oh, yeah. There's a piece of it that went behind. Hmm. But why, little washi? Why are you giving me trouble? There you go. It will work in the end. I can take this one. And use okay. Nice. Then continue. Ah. So yeah, Sue, I'm not sure if you were here when I was saying, but I am working on the kitchen floor because I realized that in order to fit in the stairs, I should know what the height of the floor is. This is kind of messy, but we're good. Okay. And we'll see what would be the coloration when it dries. I'm kind of interested to know because, yeah, because I combined, um, so partly it's the translucent grit paste. So I'm assuming that a lot of the black will kind of come through, which is nice. So, Um, I don't know. We'll see how much coloring we'll need to add afterwards. Yep. Okay. We're getting there, slowly but surely. No, no, no. And one of the nice things also with doing, pulling the washi through is that it creates these uneven edges that are very cool and it gives it more of a used look, I guess, just for being uneven. Yes. I think I'm gonna go with like I think that I would want the floor to be grayish anyway, but maybe darker than it would be actually when it dries. Um, I know. I just don't have a stencil that did this. I usually use stencils, but I didn't have a fitting stencil, so I had to kind of improvise. And that was the best idea I had. And I mean, it's working. It's just taking way longer than I'm used to with working on these parts. But I mean, also not too bad, right? Um, also, this tweezer is brilliant. It's awesome. It's one of Tonic Studios from their Nouveau line, and it has the tiniest. Like if I'll close it, maybe you'll see even better. It's so tiny and it grabs perfectly. So yeah, me too. Honestly, what would have been like the first thing that came to my mind was actually the Tim Holtz's the cobblestone 3D embossing folder, but I don't have it. I need it, but I don't have it. So I'm improvising. And it's working. So yay. Yeah. Okay, so I'll just collect this mess and yeah, we'll put it aside to dry. I might even actually use the pick to kind of even, well, basically damage the edges a bit more because I want it to look uneven, even more uneven. Let's put it this way. So just kind of playing with it a bit here and there. Yeah, no, I feel like the grout spaces are a bit bigger than I would have liked, but it works. We'll see how it works with everything else because I feel like kind of within like with the walls and everything and within the context, I like it might work better. So you can put it aside to dry and start working on some stairs, which is very exciting. I think yeah, instead of cleaning this right now, I'm just going to remove it and deal with it later. Haha. Okay. I'll probably regret it in a second, bring it back because there will be gluing. But first, I just want to let's talk stairs for a second. So it's these stairs here. And actually, after looking at the scale and everything, I realized that I can make them even more narrow. Correct? Yeah, yeah. Stairs are a lot of work, but I've done some of it before. Look, I've cut so many tiny pieces. Yay! These will be the stairs. And I'm gonna basically glue two of them together for each stair. Um, and slowly build them up. And as you can see, the original sketch was about 2 centimeters, and I kind of made them a bit more narrow. And one of the things that I changed, also, I originally planned for the stairs to go. I need something with an angle like this. I originally planned for the stairs to go like this. Let's see if I can. Hey, Peggy. Oh, well, I hope you're having a good day at work. Um, I always seem to catch you at work. Yeah. So I originally planned for the stairs to go in this angle, but then we did this wall and this little ghost happened. And if I do the stairs like this, it will be hidden. So obviously we're gonna do it like this, right? Yes. So the ghosty will peek from behind. Um, and that will be better because we like the little ghosty. And thank you for clicking in, by the way, Peggy. I really appreciate it. Um, so yeah, so the idea for the stairs, and you might be able to gather it from the not so good sketch I've done, but I want the bottom to kind of twist, basically, to go from. So basically, just yeah, kind of go like this, right? Have it turn and go up. And the thing is that I'm probably going to, so for that, the bottom part, I'm actually going to need probably longer pieces for the edge because I think I do want it to go all the way to the edge, not really be a circle. I love the ghost too, and it's so much fun when it happens by accident. Kind of makes my heart happy. Um, so what I'm going to do is start with actually making, the stairs, starting to do the staircase, the upper part, basically, and then when I'll get to the bottom and do the twist. I think. I'm not sure that's a clever thing to do. So we'll see. But let's start with kind of gluing the pieces together and make the stairs. And ooh, kind of debating with myself. I think I might actually do each stair kind of three pieces. It's quite a high stair, but it's a miniature, whatever. And also, you know what? They actually did that. It's kind of ridiculous. I don't know if you have had the similar feeling, like, but a lot of times when when I had the chance to visit like all the houses, and I'm talking some of them like really like medieval stuff, and we know for a fact that people were shorter then, and they had the tallest, most ridiculously uncomfortable stairs. And like sometimes, the stair will be like, I don't know, 20 centimeters or something in the depth. So you barely get your foot on it. But it's like, I don't know, it's like, yeah, like 40 centimeters high or something, like 30, 40 centimeters high. And it's so weird. But, I guess comfort was not their main point or something. And, you need to get from one floor to the other. So the stairs need to work one way or another. Something like that, which is basically what we're doing here. Yes, exactly. Steep and shallow stairs. It's so weird, right? I mean, the amount of people that probably rolled down those stairs by accident, seriously. Well, maybe not that far because they were super narrow too. So, you could grab on the sides or something. I guess that's made it safer. So, yeah. And yeah, making stairs definitely takes a while and patience, um, but this way it's not that hard. It took me a while the first time that I really tried to do um stairs basically was when I did the in August when I did August Chills, the last one when I did the mini house inside a box. I worked, that was basically the first time that I really tried to do stairs from scratch. And my God, it was because it's also, of course, the first time that I did a staircase, I also had to do it kind of a rounded one because why make my life easier? I mean, seriously, why? So it took me like 3 tries until I managed to get it to a way that it worked. I had to completely scrap the first two. It just would not work. Yeah, that's true. I know that, I mean, it makes sense for me with the stairs. Like sometimes if you go to like a medieval castle, whatever, and they sometimes like you have sections of the walls that are still standing. And yeah, basically they just needed stairs to go so the guards can go from the first floor to the second floor, and that's it. And it's not like people actually, it wasn't supposed to be like a living space. It was a place where basically people worked, defending the kingdom and whatever. So That sounded great. So it's I get it, and sometimes they would do the stairs narrow on purpose because then you can only, if enemies break in, then you can only have one person going up the stairs at one time. I get it. I get it. But I've been also to places that, yeah, exactly. And the stairs we're building now are for the staff, basically. They're the kitchen stairs. So they don't need to be grand, they just need to be functional. Um, I'm not entirely sure they are, but you know what? The stuff makes it functional. It's funny sometimes how when you think about like the differences sometimes in the same house, from one area to the other. It's kind of sad, really. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, so basically, yeah. So it's there is this, and then we can just put it on the side, and we can just kind of, yeah, build it up like that. And for the bottom, so yeah, because I don't think I want it to be rounded. Let's see. Going to see, yeah. I think that from this angle you'll be able to see what I'm doing in the corner there. Um, so we can have it just, I don't know, move away, please. There we can just have them kind of, oh, wizards. This is why we build things outside of the tiny house and then put it in. But yeah, basically, we can have them kind of, oh, go up a little rounded. And we'll leave a little bit of space here in the corner, but I mean, this is why we do the floor and the walls from the beginning, like before that, and it's not going to be empty. We can see the wall. So maybe we'll just leave it like that. I think it might be good for the ghosty. Mhm. Right? Let's- What do you say? Should I have round edge here or hmm, or just do like slightly bigger, longer pieces and make it right to the corner? I feel like if I do it right to the corner, it'll be more like accurate, I don't know, historically, I guess, but bring it up to the camera. Yep. Let's try to bring it up without dropping it. So I think it'll be even smaller space really left, but I'm trying to angle it without having it all drop off. Um, but yeah, so it will leave a little bit, sort of like a corner here. Um, right, the edge of the corner will be visible, but um, I don't know. I feel like it's okay, maybe. I don't know. I have a lot of stairs to stake anyway, so I can decide a bit later. Yeah, because I think, let me see. Yeah, it's basically, I want to see also how many stairs it will take me. Oop, okay, you know what? I'm gonna I can do like, I can put a dot of glue and just put it up temporarily and just remove it immediately pretty much, but just so it will actually hold so we can see how it works. Because the thing is, yeah, the thing is, now, see, the problem is, I'll try and show you, maybe, yeah, make something darker. So you can see by contrast that that it doesn't reach till the end, and that looks a bit weird. So I'm going to do the bottom separately, and if I'm already going to do it, I think I'll do it in a square because that would work better. Yes, exactly. I like the fact that it's counting the staircase. Yeah, exactly. So I think what I want to do now is basically try and figure out how many stairs I need to get a full corner. Although I'm assuming I can basically decide on my own, actually. I think, let's see, what would make sense? Ah, I think this would already, yeah, I need another stair here. Basically, yeah. So, wow, they are super tall. Oh, well. Um, so the fourth one will already be like a normal, this angle. Yeah. So what we can do is kind of build them up together for a sec, just to see what they look like. Get the feel of it. It's very crooked. Oh well. Yeah. So I do like how it looks basically. A little too sweet to clean the glue. Yeah. And of course, once we have the bottom, I will probably put like a just a piece of cardstock on the bottom to cover the steppy steps. But this is just really now, I just want to get the feel of, oh no, this one I need to fix. Wait, we'll get another step. Why are they all so crooked? I'm very sad. No, it's fine, really. Um, yeah, that's it. That's okay. I don't think they look too steep. They're steep, but like semi-realistically steep. So, I'll just get, I'm just gonna cut off the edge here. And we'll think for a second about um, the bottom steps. Come on. Yeah, that's better. They're a little bit crooked, but that's okay, I guess. I mean, it's in the back that will be hidden, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm just being very petty as usual. Mm. Cool. So now that, oh, hello, Bastet. Uh, yeah. I'll just, oh, hey, checking. Good. Apparently, Bastet approves. Okay. Yeah, so now that I know that this is kind of good width and height of the step, we can kind of figure out the turning part. So I'll move these to the side a bit. Put this to the side as well. Now bring the cutting board. So much stuff on my cutting board. There we go. Okay, so basically, I know that the width here is 1.5 centimeters. So the corner will be 1.5 by 1.5. Yeah, it's this one. And what I'll do is kind of figure out the angles. She says hi back, or meow. I'll figure out the angles that I want to cut it, and then on with one layer, and then I'll cut the rest of the layers that I need in order for them to work. And basically start with just E squared. This actually just making sure that it's actually, yeah. Yeah, it's 1.5. That's okay. Oh my goodness, it's already 45 minutes. Oof, time flies. But yeah, I mean, hopefully we'll manage to kind of figure out the stairs. I don't know. I probably won't finish building it, but we'll be on our way. Something like that. And I think that actually the easiest way for me to do this would be to basically, work with squares and cut from them the angles that we need. Because basically what we'll do is like, yeah, just do a 45-degree, and then I just mark the middle. Probably should have done that before I cut it because might have been easier. But yeah, so we'll pretend that's a straight line. Yeah, it is. But I think that's why it'll be easier to no, that's not where any close. But no. So I think that basically, yeah, what we'll do is that okay, I'll just remove this for a second. Basically, we will have this kind of unit right here in the corner. And then the stairs will be coming from that. The rest of the stairs will be coming from that. So I think what I'll do, it makes sense in my head. I hope that I'm right and it actually will make sense. Will work in reality. But the idea is that basically I'm going to cut. So one shape will be the square, one will be kind of this weird shape. Once that's be the second stair, the third will be kind of a half of the square, and then this little bit that I will make a little bit, I will give it an edge, so we'll have somewhere to stick the rest of the stairs. I don't know if it makes any sense when I'm explaining it. It makes sense in my head, but this is why I'm doing this live, so I can show it instead of just talking. I don't know about you guys, but for me, that always makes it a lot more sense just to see what people do, not just hear. Okay. So, the extra bit. How does it look crooked? Oh dear. Because it's crooked. Awesome. That's so weird. Stop. Why? Okay, no. Apparently it is fine. I'll just do the, just want to see. I'm doing a line. Okay. I guess so. Sorry. I'm debating with myself. Okay. Uh, actually, no. Okay. Ooh. Um, okay. Now, so this one just, that's a square. Just want to see, right? Yeah, I think somehow things did come up weird a bit. I guess I didn't measure it that well. But hopefully it'll be fine. Or, good enough. So this one I'm gonna do center from here to here. Yeah. Not sure why I marked that. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's one of those, stairs is definitely one of those things that you need to think about. And the thing is, I don't know about you, but for me, there is a limit to how much I can think on paper. At a certain point, I have to start cutting stuff and building it, kind of making it visual, and because otherwise things are not going to end well. The board I'm using for dimension, this is 2 millimeters. Yeah, you see, that's one step. I think it's gonna work. This is really exciting. Uh, um, um, yeah, so this board is 2 millimeter. I think I'll check in a second, but I believe that the board that I'm using for the floors is also 2 millimeters. It's just it's a slightly different type of gray board, so it's not thicker, it's just harder, if that makes any sense at all. Yeah, I just really need to watch my fingers here. Oh my God. Ow. Did I stab myself? Apparently not. Not sure. Okay, if I start bleeding, that was not smart. Yeah, because basically what I should do, if I had any wisdom, it's cutting these angles before I cut the squares. Yeah, this is it's all gray board, what I'm using, because chipboard is actually a little harder to get here, I think. Also, I don't know, my experience with gray board is better than with chipboard because it feels sturdier. I don't know. Okay, so that's gonna be stair number 2. Aha. Yep, it's gonna work. And then this one, well, this one is basically needs to be in this angle. Oh my God. Oh, that sounds very painful. I hope your finger's okay-ish. Yeah. So, okay, just to show you up close, that will basically be the turn. And then the rest of the stairs kind of come, wait, like this. Focus, phone. There you go. Pretty much. I hope you can. Why is it's focusing on the wrong thing? But basically, that will be the angle, and we'll climb up, and the ghosting will be visible. Oh, yeah. It sounds painful. And the idea here, okay, so I can use this line actually to kind of this. So instead of like cutting this tiny little piece that I will have to sort of glue to this side somehow or something, I will have basically okay, I'll just cut it. Instead of trying to explain, show is better. Oop. There, you're always doing that. Yeah. The one thing that is tricky with the working on glass surface is that when you put your cutting board on top of it, it tends to slip, which is not something you want your cutting board to do. Maybe I should put some non-slip thing under it. But yeah, basically what we'll do is, so this is the little pile of stairs. This will be the last one. Come on, from this corner. I think that means that it will already, maybe not. Wait, I need to figure out if I'm doing it right. No, yeah, it would work. Because then on this, I can glue this stair here. Aha, perfection. Yes, I know. Oh no. Uh, yeah, yeah. I try to be as careful as I can when I use these knives. They're very useful, but very dangerous. That is definitely the truth. Okay, so my friends, I am very happy to say that we have solved how to do the bottom of the stairs. And since we managed to reach an hour as well, um, I will do it for tomorrow and I'll show you how it finished. And, once I finished gluing the stairs, it's not completely done. You need to, I usually sand them off a bit. I cover them with uh, Mod Podge and paint them. And I think that I'm not gonna use the gray board because it's too thick, but I'll put like a cardstock at the bottom so we'll have a nice um, covered. Yeah, so the back will be covered at the bottom and will be nice and flat. Technically, I could cut through because there is space, but nope. It's way easier to just stick something like that. So I'm sorry, sometimes easy win. And yeah, that's about it for today. I'm so happy that we actually managed to reach the stairs after I promised to do that for probably 3 days, which isn't as long as it feels. Like 3 days is not long, but it feels like we've, started doing this a while back, and I've been promising stairs. And now we have some stairs. It's very exciting. And I do believe that tomorrow we will actually move to the second floor, which is very exciting. I did start cutting it. We have the floor. Oh, good opportunity. Yeah, Tina. Because this is the gray board I'm using for the floors. And yeah, that's also 2 millimeters. So you can see it's basically the same. Yeah, you can see they're basically the same width. But this dark one is super condensed and it's super strong and it's very durable and a wonderful material. However, it takes forever and ever and ever to cut. But I think it's worth it. And you might note that we have a few additions here because I decided I want porches for the second floor. But I'll talk about that tomorrow when we have everything cut and ready. And we'll start working on dining room slash parlor, one of them or something. I might do, yeah. We also have the stairs from the Grand Stairs. Hey, Terry. I'm just finishing up, but thank you so much. Look, I made tiny stairs. And well, the bottom part that is turning is more impressive, but don't worry about it. Work is important, you know. I'm aware of that. And yeah, I'm being a bit of a show off maybe, but I'm really proud of my stairs, so I'm gonna show you after all. If I can manage to connect it, yes, there. See, there's a little pile. I don't know if you can actually see it, but there's a little pile. And you connect it to these stairs. And then we'll have stairs. Thank you. Stairs are hard, so I'm very proud every time I manage to solve a mystery of how to make the stairs work. Okay, let me go back here so I can, so, well, so you can see me. I still can't see you, sadly, but now you can see me. And I can say properly, big, big thanks. And yeah, before I forget, because I always do, if you're enjoying this and if you know people that you think would enjoy it, then please do share the project because the more the merrier. And yeah, this has been, I think it's been a rather successful day. I'll post pictures of the stairs a little bit later when I'll probably finish them. And true, I see you in my mind, but um, um, but you can actually see me, so sometimes that's useful. So yeah, so that's it for today. Tomorrow I'm starting at 7 p.m. CT. Um, and after I finish, I will be bantering with Olga, so that would be fun. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, please do share if you know people that would like it. I would love to have them around. And I'll see you tomorrow with stairs. Ta-da! This is fun. I'm sorry. I'm distracting myself. Bye for now.